Guess who's coming back, y'all? Yeah, boy. Let's go.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Night Watch Zone.
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we have got some wonderful news. You all know that I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan, and we have got news that we may be getting that new movie a lot sooner than everyone expected, myself included. And the news just broke today, just a few hours ago. I want to dive into this and kind of absorb it and just have some fun with this thing, man, because I'm just so excited that we might be seeing my man Jason Voorhees back on the big screen a lot sooner than I would have ever guessed because of all the legal issues. So let's take a look at the article from Bloody Disgusting. I'm going to pull this up right here. And man, let's talk about this. It says, a return to Crystal Lake. Producer Roy Lee teases Friday the 13th franchise news very soon. Oh man, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. And the article goes on to say, it has now been a full 13 years since the release of the last Friday the 13th movie. Man, damn, that's a long time. It's friggin' crazy. The franchise trapped in a messy legal battle ever since. You can read about those legal issues, of course, but the basics is Sean Cunningham, the original movie's director, and Victor Miller, the original movie's writer, have been fighting over who gets control of what. Long story short, nothing can happen until the two parties agree to work together, but perhaps they have, as producer Roy Lee has provided us with an interesting tease this week. And it goes on to say, speaking with Bloody Disgusting's The Boo Crew podcast, the powerhouse producer of hit horror films, including The Ring, Poltergeist, Blair Witch, It, and the upcoming Barbarian, indicated that a return to Crystal Lake is imminent, with news on the Friday the 13th front coming very soon. Roy Lee tells The Boo Crew in an exclusive chat that one is something that I would love to talk about. You may be hearing something by year's end on that front. Oh man, this is just great stuff. I'm in total disbelievement. This is crazy. Let's see. Roy Lee had involvement in the Friday 13th franchise way back in 2018, with Lee and Doug Davison's Vertical Entertainment attached to produce an iteration of the franchise that was also set to be produced by LeBron James and his Spring Hill Entertainment. Has Vertigo managed to make some magic happen? Wow. And it goes on to talk more and more about it. This is just crazy stuff, guys. It was crazy stuff. It was saying in 2018, a judge ruled that Victor Miller owns the rights to the original Friday screenplay in the United States, a decision Cunningham has failed to overturn in the years that have followed. Cunningham, however, owns the character of adult Jason Voorhees, which, of course, we've talked a lot about that in videos as far as the divide of what they own. But he owns the character of the adult Jason introduced in the later sequels, so the two eventually will have to work together, which is true. Otherwise, major elements of the franchise will have to be split between the two parties for any future projects, which sounds like too much of a mess to actually be all that viable. In any event, we'll report more on this one as we learn about it. Something is coming. It's just crazy news, man. I'm just so excited. It's just really nice to hear that the possibilities are there, that we're actually going to see a Friday the 13th movie a lot sooner than I had speculated. It's going to be at least 5 years. That's what I was really thinking, at the rate of how things were going between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham. But, I'm just curious to what they're going to do. I'm excited about it as well. I just hope that they approach the project from the perspective of having respect for it, even though a lot of the sequels have, a certain 80s charm to it, a campy charm to it. But I want them to respect that, but at the same time, do some things that are fresh. I mean, you look at what Halloween has been able to do, a franchise that is even older than Friday the 13th, and they've been able to inject some fresh ideas and so forth into the story. And I just hope that they can do the same with Friday the 13th. the truth of the matter is, when Halloween 2018 came out, I was very nervous about what they were going to do, because we had seen in sequels right before 2018 that, they kind of went into a lot of directions, some good, some not good, and it just didn't really land for me, anyways, as a fan. But 2018 kind of was the best of all worlds, where you took something that was old and you added fresh elements, but you also respected what came before it. So, if they can do that with Friday the 13th, I would be totally ecstatic. I think there's a lot of different things you can do with Friday the 13th and Jason that would be very cool. We've seen that in a lot of the fan films, which have been fantastic, by the way. So I think that there's a lot of road you can travel with this franchise and be successful with it. I think there's a lot of fans that they're waiting for this so much. And I've said it before, I want to say it again. Fans of Friday the 13th, and also fans of A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's been over a decade for these franchises. Like the article was saying, 13 years for Friday the 13th. It's crazy. It almost doesn't even sound right. You know what I mean? But besides fan films, and obviously a lot of folks in the horror community talking about the older movies and speculation and so forth, all that we've had as fans is just hopes and dreams. And it seems as though that dream, the idea of having a new Friday 13th film in theaters, is so much closer than we thought. And I just can't express how happy I am, man, because I love this franchise so much. One of my most prized possessions is the box set for Friday 13th from Scream Factory. And man, we need that. We need that movie. We really need it as fans. This is the time to do it. If you look at all of these other iconic horror franchises that have been so successful on the big screen and on the small screen, you look at Chucky on the small screen and very successful. You look at what Scream has been able to do. You look at Halloween, and you've had other slasher movies that have been very, very good, like X. This is the time, man. This is the time to do it and to try to really re-inject Jason Voorhees into the pop culture. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do. I really can't. There's a lot of ways they can go. They can, they can go into the middle of the franchise and start a new timeline, because obviously Halloween has shown how you can do that multiple times. So they could go that route, which would be very interesting and very fresh, a new way to kind of go into old territory but make it fresh. You still have quite a few of the final girls that have survived. You could bring them back, just like we brought back Jamie Lee Curtis. Me, I'm a huge fan of all of them, whether it's Lar or Adrian or and obviously Jenny. Amy Steele is just my favorite. So wouldn't that be cool if they could bring them back? The possibilities are endless, guys. I mean, if you're a Friday 13th fan, if you're a horror movie fan, if you're a slasher fan, if you're a fan for films that originated from the 80s, that golden age, in my opinion, then this is great news, man. But anyways, for you guys watching, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I want to make this a conversation, guys. I'm so excited for this news. We've covered every single Friday the 13th film on my channel. We did deep dive discussions of each movie. They were a lot of fun. Also having the interaction with the live chat audience. I was also so lucky. We were so lucky to be able to have great interviews with Deborah Voorhees from Friday 5. It was amazing. We also had Melanie Kinnaman from Friday 5. And they were just fantastic ladies to speak to. So this is truly a passion, franchise for us on this channel. And I hope that you guys can, join the conversation, support this video. And I just have so much more I want to talk about, but I'm going to get ready to leave this video for now and obviously have more to talk about. But let me know what you think about this news in the comment section. Please give the video a like. That would help support the channel, and we'd really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed to the Night Watch Zone, what are you doing? This is the time to do it. We're talking about Friday the 13th coming back, man. So this is just awesome stuff, man. I just can't believe it. It's awesome. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.